This is us just leaving Richmond Hardwell House motorhome and caravan club site. We've been here for the past 2 nights. We decided Paul needed a break because he was so ill. So we looked for a campsite that wasn't as expensive as the rest and found this place. And yeah, clue, this is the A66 and our van was parked right over the hedge from it. So that's why it was cheaper, because there's noise 24 hours a day. And yeah, it wasn't great. But Paul is feeling a lot better thanks to the antibiotics. So we're back on the road, heading north this time towards Perth. And yeah, that's us so far. Nothing else to report. If you are booking into that...
Right. Whoa!
Holy hell.
Right.
If you are booking into that campsite that we've just left, opt for a hard standing pitch. Because we were doing 2 nights back to back and we wanted to keep the cost down, we went for a grass pitch, and it's the grass pitches that are right beside this road. The hard standing pitches are at the other end, and we reckon you wouldn't be as bothered by the noise. But the other thing to note is the place is full of thrips or corn flies, or they've got weird names, corn lice, and you get covered in them, absolutely head to foot covered in them. They're not like Scottish midges, so they don't bite, but they do tickle, and they get everywhere, so you get tickled all over. A nice change. Okay, BRB. Currently we are on the A66 driving through Cumbria. The weather started to brighten up just a wee bit. Beautiful scenery here. I love the way all the fields are sectioned off with the dry stone dikes. They're absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful night. It's actually 5:20, would you believe it? It is still roasty toasty. There's Mr. Mitchell running off with my Fiat Raven. We are parked up in a parking lot again, beside the skate park. So we're just doing a free overnighter. We've just left the co-op where we have got something for our tea, and having a walk around Auchterarder, which is considerably less busy than the last time we came here when it was chocker. But it's a lovely place. There's lots of wee independent shops, fish and chip shops. That's a bit like the Trumpton Tower up there. Do you see it? The little fins. I don't know what they are, but they're cute. And there's an art exhibition on. I love stuff like that. But Mr. Mitchell is marching on. So, I can't actually tell you how hot it is. It is hotter than Hades. And we're both shattered because we've had a big drive today from, where were we?
Scotch Corner.
Scotch Corner, yep. So many miles covered, and going into Perth tomorrow because I've won a wee contest and I've got a prize to collect, and then edging our way back up the road because Paul has an optician appointment. That's the one thing about our van life experience so far, because we had like pre-existing appointments with like doctors, opticians, things like that. We've had to keep dotting back, and so we haven't felt 100% free. We've just felt like almost playing at it, but having to kind of come back and touch base. Oh, a chemist. Let's go in here. I love chemists. BRB. Well, that was a fruitless visit, but we're back out. It's actually quite nice dotting into these places because they've all got aircon, which if I was ever buying another van, I would make sure the van had aircon. Oh gosh, look at that interesting wee building. See the writing?
Yep.
It's almost like French looking, isn't it? That's so quaint. Oh, look at the views at the end of that street, and I'm not meaning the half-naked man, I've just noticed him. I was actually looking at the hills. Oh God. Oh, I'll get a row for that later. Yeah, Auchterarder's an interesting place. Oh, there's another wee church spire. Somebody will have to tell me in the comments what you call those little, like, ventilation fins or something like that. They're very cute. And I think we're kind of coming to the end of the commercial bit of Auchterarder. Oh, that's a nice house. Who lives in a house like this? Right. Oh, it's a very unusual one. Can't decide if it's old or just fallen down. Good roof on it though. I think maybe you'll have caught the sun in this shot and you'll see how intense it still is. I'm going to stop recording because it's just, there's so much to take in here actually. I love my buildings. Look up there on the left. Like a little gantry. Waiting for the royal family to step out and wave to the plebs below. Oh, I'm assuming that's a commemoration to local men who died in the war.
Second.
This would be the Second World War, 1939 to 1945. I was going to take you in to show you this tower, but I think we've just stumbled upon a drug deal. Which actually I'm getting a bit depressed. I wonder if they'd have anything for me. You know, this van life, it's quite tiring. Especially when you're homeless and you've got no place to kind of say, right, enough is enough, we're going home. So aye, if these wee young guns had anything and they wanted to share, I'd be up for it. Oh aye, a bit of green going on. It's good to see it's still maintained though, isn't it? Even if the stones aren't well looked after, they're obviously cutting the grass. Yeah, so this is where it's all going down in Auchterarder. The things you discover. BRB. Oh, he's got a little bee on his nose. How cute. Must be a bear trail, sorry. We are just going to check this out. It's quite close to where we're parked up, might lead onto it, might not. But I love little paths. We're on the road to nowhere. Now there is an undisturbed view. That's what I was looking at the other street. I think we'll just turn around. Look at the hills round about. How beautiful is that? Imagine if your back garden just looked out onto that. You could sit all summer and just stare. There. See it? Oh, it's just really a field. Ooh, what's this? So, just off the main street, at the side of this children's park, it It's 20 to 10 in the morning and we are leaving Auchterarder. This car park has served us well. The only issue we had was the noise. Between the crows, the doof-doofs and the alkies, who all looked very middle-class suburban women, arriving and popping hundreds of bottles in the recycling bottle bank. It was quite noisy until about 11:30. Then it just went quiet and we got a great sleep. And then at 8 o'clock in the morning, the strimmer started, the grass cutter started. Who knew that parky people worked on a Saturday morning from 8 o'clock? But they do. Anywho, we're on our way to Perth. I've got a prize to pick up, so it's all good.